guys, I'm Manjita and thank you for writing your lovely comments and being my amazing subscribers. For all those who logged in for the first time, I help you crack the English better. If you need personal one-on-one online coaching for personality development, confidence building and English speaking, write to me at learnenglishwithmanjita@gmail. And if you're planning to study abroad or work abroad and need guidance, write to me at myopportunitiesabroad@gmail. Today's session is for all those who are planning to take that job interview, to attend, appear, and are nervous or probably need some more confidence building tips and tricks of how to crack it. That's right. One important question which usually comes into the job interviews, and you should prepare for it beforehand, and that is, how would you handle or how did you handle a difficult situation in your previous organization? What was it and how did you overcome that, or how did you handle it? Now pause and think that this question is quite important. It talks a lot about what you actually are or your capabilities of handling difficult situations. Difficult situation can come in any organization, so the person who's interviewing you wants to know you beyond your resume, right? Before that, I have already done some videos on interview techniques. I will list them above and definitely have a look at them because it will help you ace that interview. Coming back, that how did you handle a difficult situation? Well, the answer is simple. You have to prepare for it beforehand. I'm sure in every organization you worked, it could be for any duration you worked, whatever small or big your role was, you would have faced some kind of a difficult situation, right? So the interviewer wants to know that how would you do a conflict management, right? So talk about that particular problem which came up, that if you were in a customer service area, say that how a customer was misbehaving or was not paying, or how was he trying to be difficult. So try explaining the situation. Tell what is the problem. If you're in a managerial role or an executive role, then what situation arose, let's say amongst your co-workers, amongst your team members, or you could even talk about your personal situation, let's say about your friends being difficult and how did you manage that. Now specifically if he's asking you about work, then stick to work, okay? So you talk about the situation you have described, so the person listening to it understood the situation, okay? Now at that point in time, after the situation arose, how did you handle it? So if it's a difficult customer, then you listen to the customer, you calmed the customer down, try to understand the exact problem or the root cause of the problem, that what is it which the customer is wanting? Why is the customer so annoyed, or what is it which is taking him off? Similarly, the same situation could be for co-workers, it could be for your teammates, it could be for different team members working together coherently for a team, right? It's always difficult because there's so much of diversity and you have to take care of a lot of things. So how would you handle that? So, or you could talk about a difficult client, you know, so it could be at any juncture. What was the situation? How did you handle it? So you tried to understand, you held your ground, you did not overreact, you did not shout back, you did not try to show that, oh, you are right and the other person is wrong. You know, how did you handle that situation? What was the firefighting mode you did at that point in time to calm that situation? Okay, and then how do you do a YY analysis, in the sense that how did you go back and do a root cause to ensure that you have informed all the other stakeholders. So you've kept your manager informed, you've kept your leaders informed, you've kept everybody who's involved into that informed, but at that point in time you were empowered, you acted as per your decision. How did you solve that? And last bit will be, what did you learn from it? What was the learning? So through this I realized that I have great capability of client handling, or which I used it further and I enhanced it further. Or I had great capability of understanding a customer's need and communicating in the right language. Or I have great capability of giving a solution instantly which would help the customer be satisfied or delighted again and ensure they come back and we don't lose him or her. So you would talk about the conflict, you would talk about how you handled it, and you will talk about how have you inculcated that learning into your professional career. Alright, it's very simple, but prepare for this answer. Now a small tip at the end. If you're smart enough, you would try to read the job description of the job you're applying for, and if possible, try to come up with a situation or a problem where the solution will be in such a way which fits into the need which the current job is asking for. Maybe the job is asking for a person who can communicate well, so you can give a situation how you've handled it through your communication. The job requires a person who thinks on his feet. Maybe you can give a situation how you've handled that ways, which fits into what the requirement is. So you're very smartly connecting it with the current requirement. You're smart and you're my rock star. Don't worry, you will do well in your interviews. And bye bye, take care, all the best.